Hello Lydicians and determined genocidal maniacs, we're going to go back into Undertale, and we're going to finish what we started. Name has already been chosen, but yes, we will reset Butts into a new Butts. And this new Butts will be new and improved Butts that is armed with the real power to destroy everything in her path. The previous incarnation of Butts, she was determined and she was very upsetting. This is completely different, by the way. Oh, it is not the way the other version of Butts started her story. Hello, are you alright? You must be so lost and confused. Oh, don't be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through here every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. I will do my best to protect you during their time here. Come, I shall guide you through the catacombs. Let me stab you in the back. Let me stab you in the back. So this is totally different. I know it's not different, like the dialogue is almost the same. But it does not start the same way, does it? Yes. Let's get out of here. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Alright. She looks worried too. She has that look of her in her face like this is probably a bad idea. That might be my imagination though. Splendid, I'm proud of you, little one. Let's move to the next room. The moment that we find random encounters, I'm going to just go around in circles and kill every single one of them. Yes, I will practice with a dummy. Will dedicate my life to destruction. Oh, really? I was not aware of this. We didn't want to hurt anybody, do we? Oh, you know what I'm all about, little lady. My beautiful, beautiful goat mom. What's I saying? Alright, so here's some random fights over here. So we're going to just go run in circles right here, murdering every single one of these awful, awful, awful creatures. And it will take a while. And I was tempted to just edit out this part, but the carnage is what really it's all about, isn't it? So we're going to just simply travel in circles. Or was that... Yeah, okay, she's not... She wasn't waiting for any kind of NPC interaction or nothing. We're going to just run in circles and get all the random encounters, because that's how the Genocide run actually works. You have to go around actually seeking out all of the enemies in the cave. Maybe there will be a higher random encounter rate later on. Let's go a little bit further. This is the puzzle, bud. Here, take my hand for a moment. She remembers nothing. But truly, there was something different. In the first reset, I'm sure you remember, you encounter Flowey first, and she saves you from Flowey. Now this time you are all by yourself. Flowey is nowhere to be seen. You have done excellently thus far. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's any random encounters here. We find them later on, I suppose. Although maybe I shouldn't be risking not getting what I want to be getting, which is a lot of random encounters. Maybe I should have stayed in the very first room and made absolutely certain that I get all of the encounters there. But I'm pretty sure that they happen later on. That we are not in a time restriction to make it happen. Maybe we can skip all of these talk. I wonder if we get random encounters here. And if I messed up, I'll definitely just reset. We can just skip for all the dialogue that we already did. It makes no sense to me. But, of course, going to be super greedy again. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I will take all the candy. All of it. It's mine. It's my candy. Look at what you've done. Okay, there's nothing to be done here. And I believe that now that we are by ourselves, definitely there are random encounters. There you go. So, we are going to spend a little while in this room. I believe this is the most tedious part. Oh shit, I need to move. I think this is the most tedious part of the genocide run, and after this, things do become different. So, you know, we just gotta bear with it. We're just going to experience. Yeah, alright, now we get the random encounters as they should be. We gotta attack twice every one of these fools. Okay, we can just stay up there. Oops, I missed that. Oh, like a moron. But anyway, I killed it anyway. Don't matter. It don't matter. Ah, yes, the Sprint Death and Destruction, our brand new version of Butts. She is going to finish what Butts Prime started. I guess we can call her Beta. Beta Butts has been taken over by Alpha Butts. Same vein of the Life is Strange playthrough that we'll be going through pretty damn soon. Oh yeah, murdering all the frogs. Wonder if we only get frogs here. We'll see. No, okay, good. I was like, oh, maybe we need to go to the other room to get the other type of enemies. This shouldn't take too long. I believe I've read it's 20. I think we have done 5 so far, counting the very first one. Although the first one might have been scripted and you don't really count it towards it. But if they keep happening as often as they are, it shouldn't be too bad. Luna, what's going on? She just came up from upstairs. My cat Luna. She's a pest. Constantly wants to be petted. This cat, I've never had a cat that wanted to be petted so much all the time. I mean, she literally never gets tired of it. It's so weird. We got real lucky. I'm talking about cats because, you know, it's I'm just running circles killing random monsters. So this is not riveting gameplay where I would say we got super lucky with the cats we got. They have never turned aggressive. The male cat, he turns a little aggressive when he gets scared shitless, like any reasonable cat would do. But the female cat, she's a Siamese. She's never ever tried to hurt anybody, even when we've had to hold her down to, you know, to cut her hair or just get her to the vet or whatever. Not once has she ever tried to scratch anybody. Only while playing, she'll go a little too far with that, but it's all, you know, just a cat playing. So we got just really lucky with, we rescued them. Well, one of them, the Siamese, there was a Siamese cat in the pound. She was like a few months old and some people had to move or whatever. So we got her from there. Well, I missed that like an idiot. Hopefully the next one will be just fine. The next attack. And the male cat, he's a complete mutt. He's a mix of breeds. He's just enormous and super long haired. We rescued him from some place that they just didn't want him. They have these literal cats and they don't want them, so we just got really lucky. I mean, there was no choice involved. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Have now told you all about my cats while I slaughter every single creature in this room. Isn't it just frogs and winsoms? I would like to have a little bit of variety here. I thought there was also the jello type of enemies, but we haven't encountered them yet. But this is going pretty fast, I thought. I thought it would take quite a bit longer to encounter all the enemies that I wanted to. But I would say maybe we're 10 in. Maybe a little bit more. I'm gathering all that love. My level of violence is ascending. And we have to do this until, instead of a fight, we get a message saying, but nobody came. And then we get that message for the rest of the whole playthrough. Not really, but it's like a theme of you go into places and instead of finding somebody, it's like everybody's trying to hide from you because you're death and destruction incarnate. Kind of blame them one little bit, and you do get that in the previous playthrough that I did. Some of that you still find all the NPCs, but there's many circumstances where a lot of the NPCs don't show up, such as in Snowdin. Instead of having everybody out, there's some people that are hiding behind doors and stuff like that. It's basically you lose a lot of interactions without getting a whole lot of the genocide run. Now that I finished the first playthrough, I went and checked out the pacifist run. I haven't finished watching it yet, but I've been seeing how it plays out when you are not a complete jackass. And it looks like a really fun game, something that I would definitely enjoy. But I'm not going to put on the channel. It's like, what the hell is the point? I might just play it by myself, but not going to be flooding the channel with yet another pacifist run on YouTube. There's plenty of those, but I figured there wasn't all that many genocide runs, you know, with full commentary, and also a blind playthrough that tries to do, I guess it's called the No Mercy run, like you guys have said. It's not something that people set out to do from the get-go, so I thought maybe that would be a nice little novelty to play this game like that. And apparently the genocide run, it's where the really hard gameplay is at, so yeah, let's do that. This channel is also about a lot of very hard games, so I think it just fits, especially with all the themes of always killing everything, Spelunky and all that. It's just the theme that I have going for myself. Somewhat consciously, I've set up that theme. Not something that I'm like should be proud of, but it's just the way it goes. It's just all for fun. I hope that you understand I'm not some kind of weird psychopath. It's just, you see, there's something about being contrarian in video games that I really enjoy. Because I like pushing the limits of what the designers of the game wanted the player to do. I've, for years now, every single time I play an RPG or any game that gives you any kind of choice, the very first playthrough, if there's, you know, if I really enjoy the game, I will play it again. The very first playthrough, I always try to be as contrarian as possible and try to do the most harm to the NPCs that I possibly can, just to see if the game allows you to do that. I started doing that way back in Baldur's Gate 2. After playing it normally, I was like, man, I'm going to find out just how bad does this game let you be. And ever since, I just made it a trend of trying to push the limits of the game design. And I just find it incredibly amusing to detach myself from the characters and say just how much can I fuck up with this game. And I just like it, so I hope that you like it as well. Somebody that sets out to do that instead of just, you know, going in and playing it the way anybody would play the game, which, you know, there's nothing bad about that. It's just maybe a more run-of-the-mill type of experience that you would normally get. That you would get in the channel like myself, where I set out to be a complete asshole just to see what the game lets you get away with. So that's something I've always enjoyed. That is why you see so much of that in this channel. It is not out of malice. I guarantee you, I promise. I'm not trying to fill the internet with even more hate. That is not the point. It is just, it's mostly curiosity and just personal amusement at the demise of virtual beings. It is just I guess for the same reason that trapping Sims in the swimming pool is funny, you know. It's just this virtual entity that is not real. So I feel a-okay watching its demise and laughing at it. I'm actually a pretty emphatic person. I am easily affected by fiction that I take seriously, like reading a book. I'm very easily affected by it. I'll be emotionally invested into things if I even try a little bit to get into it. Like Life is Strange just really touched me. Even though I was playing as a contrarian asshole, even still it managed to instill some serious thoughts and feelings into my person, and any kind of narrative that has that aim. I missed that as well. Has that aim, I am very liable to get into it and, you know, really care about the characters and empathize. And then, you know, movies and stuff, all the tricks that Hollywood uses to pluck at your heartstrings, I am aware that that's happening, but it works anyway, you know? Just like I am aware of bad writing happening, but if I am enjoying the story, I am loving it anyway. So I'm hoping, by the way, that I'm just running in circles over here. I have not seen any of the Jello types of enemies, so I'm hoping that this is working out, that I'm not wasting my time here, because I have not found a single one of the... I forget the actual names of it. There's been no Washuas, and no jellos. So it's kind of strange. Maybe I should go a little bit further. I'm not entirely certain. I have not even been keeping track of just how many enemies I've been killing. And I've thought a lot about, do I want to edit out this thing, maybe speed it through? And I figured, nah, let's not do that. Let's just talk into the microphone for 20 minutes. And if you don't like it, you can always skip forward. That is the beauty of the YouTube videos. If you don't like something, you can skip forward, skip all that nonsense. And all that you're skipping is me talking about silly things that really don't matter. Kill this disgusting frog. Again. I've only seen frogs and the other guys, so let's just do this one fight. Go one other room forward. I think we're gonna do that. I might as well save determination. It's starting to say that instead of an actual message. Instead of the actual, but nobody came. Ah, we have made it. We have murdered every single creature in this place, and now we're going to continue forward. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch? Wait, do not tell me. Is it cinnamon? No. Oh, I see. Well, thank you. Okay, it's all the same. She's not talking about any kind of weird thing, but nobody came. It's so cool. Hey, we're finally in the real genocidal run. Allergies. I'm skimming through it to make sure that it's not different. If it's the same type of dialogue, I won't bother voicing it. Oh man, this is so nice. It actually skips all the fights. This is awesome. We only had to... Okay, I completely forgot about what the pattern was, so we didn't need to fall down here. Hopefully I'll remember that. We only needed to spend 20 minutes just running around in circles like idiots. But it worked out in the end. Okay, this goes this way. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, son of a bitch. I needed to go all the way to the side. Let's do this. And we are finally in business. I wonder... I don't think you have to do that in every single area. I really hope not, because that will get incredibly tedious. But as far as I understand it, you just have to do that in the very first time. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. The very first area. And then, like you guys say in the comments, Flowey shows up and you actually can hunt down the enemies. Determination. I do have the determination. This cheese has been here quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Yeah, the mouse does not come out. I do wish I could murder the mouse too. This is not complete genocide if there's no mouse. Did Napstablook just go? Wow, he was just fearing the intervention of the most terrible being that they have ever encountered. Spider bake sale, all proceeds go to spiders. I don't think I have the money for this. 18 gold, yeah. Give you a jug. Neat. I never grabbed that, so let's check it out. Monster candy and spider cider. Spider cider heals 24 HP, made with whole spiders, not just the juice. Oh yeah, so they're kind of, they're cannibals. That's awful. That's absolutely terrible. Do you miss it? Spider bake sale down on the right. Come eat the food, blah blah blah. But nobody came. No. This is good. This is a good experience for everybody involved. I hope that you are enjoying it so far. Hello, I just blah blah blah. I was not expecting blah blah blah. Probably a lot of things lying about blah blah blah. Did I maybe I should have read more for that. Because I'm not absolutely certain that was completely the same. Completely forget too which drop was the one that I needed. Let's do this. And there was something hidden in one of these? Nah, it's not it. Goof. Getting out of the ruins. Alright, so this was, I think, the red switch. No, it was, let's read it. So I completely forget. The far door is not an exit, it simply marks a rotation in perspective. Okay, we need the blue switch. Nothing happened, okay. I think, oh yeah, okay, we just need to get through. Nobody came. Can't really press the blue switch. It is back here. Oh. Please stop doing that. If you read this, press the red switch. And, lastly, oh my goodness, what a pain in the butt. Please the green switch, which was right here. Alright. We are experts at this bullshit. Please forget which way we wanted to go. That might be Toriel's abode, so let's go forward. This might be Toriel's abode. Damn it, I completely forget. This is gonna go up, I suppose. This new. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. Was this tree here before? I don't think so. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? Not a scratch, impressive, but still. I should not have left you alone for so long. I was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Let's go back. I guess there's another path this way. I completely forget. This happened only 9 episodes ago. I totally forget. That's right, the toy knife. Oh yeah, with which I can murder my enemies with. It is going to be my very first weapon of destruction. That shall be plunged upon the hearts of all. Every time this old tree grows any leaves, they fall right up. Yeah, this was here before. I just forget that. Determination. To murder. You smell that? Surprise! It's a butterscotch cinnamon pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to blah 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 blah. That is the catacombs that we tried to go down into. I want pie. I want pie right now. I must have it. Do a tweet though. I don't think that anything happens if you do anything here. Something that I completely missed, by the way, was that this is a replica of the house that we find later on. Or the house that we find later on is a replica of this. It wasn't like a, oh, going back in time thing that I was wondering about. It was just Goat Mom's house. Toriel's house that she shared with the king. His shoes and other various sizes. And the photo frame is really dusty. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm very much hoping that there's nothing else that I need to do here. But just in case we're going to snoop in her place, maybe there's something pretty damn certain everything is saying exactly the same. The cactus. Yeah, this is all exactly the same. Bucket of snails. Room under construction. It's me, Butts. You see, we reset, but the name never changed. It's not really a reset. This is another mirror, but this one does not reflect our faces. That's kind of strange. Some beautiful music going on as well. So many old books. I want to show you my fairy bug. I also prepare a curriculum for your education. I wonder... I bet that maybe you can befriend and maybe stay here for a little longer. But no, I really don't care about anything. Oh shit, I picked shore. Here's an exciting snail fact. Do you know that snails talk? Really? Slowly? Just kidding, snails don't talk. Interesting. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something, stay here. Give me more of your pie. I must have more. It is too much for you to eat it. I'm not intimidated by anything. Everything will perish to my voracious appetite for carnage. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated far, far into the earth we walked until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he is a jackass. Let's go down the stairs so we can continue destroying every single sentient being inside of Undertale. You wish to return how to return. To know how to return home, do you not? Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins, a one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I am going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm going to stab you in the heart yet again, like I did before, but this time is going to be even more violent and gruesome. You're not going to have a good time. So badly. You're just like the others. There's only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. Wait. Why are you looking at me like that? Like you have seen a ghost. Do you know something that I do not? No, that is impossible. I'm sorry, Toriel, but this has happened before. This is not going to end well for you. Toy knife! Kaboof! Damn! Oh man, yeah, things are definitely different here. You really hate me that much? Now I see who I was protecting by keeping you here. Not you, but them. And now she's dead. She is only the herald of all the horrible things that will happen in the future. And this is one of the moments where, you know, I just gotta, like I was talking about, very empathic guy, blah, 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 consciously separate myself from what is happening on the screen and remind my conscious thoughts, it's just a video game. It's just NPCs in a video game. I'm not actually murdering everybody. So, so I'm just going to keep on going forward. I'm murdering everybody because that is what we set out to accomplish. And gosh darn it, we're going to absolutely accomplish it. And I'm pretty damn certain that Flowey will be at the end of this hallway. You're not really human, are you? No, you're empty inside. Just like me. In fact, your butts, right? We're still inseparable after all these years. Listen, I have a plan to become all-powerful. Even more powerful than you and your stolen soul. Let's destroy everything on this wretched world. Everyone, everything in these worthless memories. Let's turn them all to dust. Did he say that's a wonderful idea? I totally missed it. I think he said exactly that. She said, what a fantastic idea to murder everybody. Oh yeah, the real genocide is now to begin. And it's going to be a great time, hopefully. Since you guys already warned me that I'm going to have a bad time, I'm expecting pretty damn hard fights. I don't know whether you meant at the very end, or, you know, throughout there's going to be a whole bunch of different fights that are much, much harder. This is a tough-looking branch. It's too heavy to pick up. But Sans is probably not going to be very pleased to see me. I have a feeling that it's not going to go down the same way that it did before. There's Sans stalking up to his prey. That's a side effect of me ramping up production for the channel. I'm going to make these closer to 30 minutes than 45 because I want to put out 2 episodes every day. As in 2 videos every day. I'm going to, as a result of that, make them a little bit smaller. A little bit shorter. Human! I'm not shaking your hand, friend. He's still doing the same joke. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. That's, your cue to laugh. Or, to emote at all. Gee, lady, you really know how to pick 'em, huh? Okay, that's fine. Everyone's got their own sense of humor. And Sans the comic Sans skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now, but, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. Now, my brother, Papyrus. He's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anybody. He's totally speeding this up, isn't he? Quick, behind that conveniently shaped lamp. No, I'm going to face him. I love it. I love how it adapts to... It totally knows my intention now. Okay, I guess you don't have to. Says, have you found the human yet? Yeah. Really? Wowie. Guess that's settled. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. That worked out, huh? It worked out quite well. Just a conveniently shaped lamp. It's some sort of a checkpoint or sentry station, but there are bottles of ketchup, mustard, and relish sitting inside. Are you just going to stare at me, or... Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'm just giving you the death stare. Check out this death stare. Bad things are coming your way, friend. Well, I'll be straightforward with you. My brother really liked to see a human. So, you know, it'd really help me out if you find one. Because you are not. If you kept pretending to be one. Oh, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, 16 left. Is that... the amount of fights? Okay, it's not. I was like, oh no, crap, do I get a limited amount of saves? But no, it means you have 16 monsters left to kill here. Appreciate it. Appreciate you actually telling me. So, all that's attached to the end is a photo of weird looking man. Call me. Here's my number. You decide not to call. I would love to call them and just lure him into a trap. That would be nice. So I'm not going to do the whole, you know, run around while talking and doing absolutely nothing. That I figured. You know, we will do it in the very first one, but if it's a thing that needs to happen in every area that has random encounters, not going to saddle the entire episode, the entirety of the narrative with that. I'm just going to do it off camera or just record it and just speed through it. I think that is the best chance, the best option that I have available for myself. Let's use this box because I believe there was a tough glove right here. We can just leave our toy knife. Let's go into the inventory and equip the tough glove. And maybe that way we'll have a little more involved of a fight. So now I bet it says 15. Yep, good deal. So yeah, I'm going to stay here and murder everybody, and then you'll get that montage at the end of the video. Oh nice, he actually got murdered immediately. At the end of the video. And that's probably the way it's going to go with every one of the remainder, because, you know, there's nothing new or exciting about it. It's just running around in circles until you murder everything that you find, and the fight is going to always go down the same way. Really, nothing you want to watch over and over. There's just nothing you can possibly do to make this interesting, other than maybe me telling you about my life deeds and efforts. And I think I just don't have enough to fill enough content because I have to do this 14 more times. This takes a lot of determination. The game is not incorrect in saying that. Childrake sauntered up. Now he's wearing sunglasses though. So that is funny. That is cool. No back time, only dead time. This is a new one. This might be different. Smell like ice-scented body spray. I don't know, man. If the fights are different and the monsters are different, I might do the whole thing. Let's do one more. If it's exactly the same shit, we're going to just edit out the rest. And feel free to let me know in the comments, you know, whether I'm going to have to do this in every single freaking random encounter area, which makes sense. Because if there's a counter at the safe spot, that makes a lot of sense that I will have to do this in every single area. Which is very, very tedious, but I am full of determination to do it, so we're going to actually have that happen. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I bid you farewell.